Hey everybody, how's it going? John here with the kids. Scroll saw. Hey, scroll at a time works in. Ah, Ross, you threw me off. Hey everybody, how's it going? John here with the kids. Scroll saw woodworks is. Uh, you know where you are. You're here. You're here. You're here with me and Art. Hey Art, how's it going, man?
Hello, everybody. Hello, Herb, Russ, and
Russ,
John.
Russ, Russ just threw me. Russ threw me right off, man. What if I call it? What if I could scroll saw portrait design and woodworks? There we go. Ah. Uh, hey Greg.
Well,
Hey Greg
oh,
Snowcrasher. How's it going, man?
hello, Greg.
Ah,
Well, there's the man.
you threw me right off.
I saw that. I tried to come up here and
I, I,
apologize in
I,
person.
I, I wasn't expecting to see in the chat. It's like, what? Russ? Oh, how's Teresa
Yeah,
doing?
he's always
She's
busy.
laying in the bed, working that machine, working her knee,
Yeah.
sliding that knee up and down. It's working on 80 degrees of bend at the moment, trying to get
She
to
got out.
120.
She got out a lot quicker this time, didn't she? Wasn't
Yeah,
she in the
she got
hospital
out.
longer?
She spent a day less than she did the first time.
Okay.
Just a day less. She was really pushing to try to get out Tuesday instead of taking another night. Last time she had to take another night because her surgery was so late in the evening. There was no way she could do what they wanted her to do.
That's too bad.
Is that the last one?
Yeah, she ain't got no other knees. She's not like a man. Man has three.
Well, what about my arm knee? I got an arm knee right there. I got two arm knees. Those are my arm knees. What are you talking about?
Not count. That doesn't count.
I bet she won't
Kind of
have to
arm knees
have any
don't
more
count. Arm knees are the
surgeries.
same as the leg knee. Got my shoulder knee.
Uh,
My shoulder knee,
I'm
my
not
arm
going to
knee, my
explain
wrist
it
knee.
any further.
Okay. On that note, I just bet she don't have to go back for any more surgeries on her knees.
No, Lord, I hope not.
I got to go back inside for a minute. Can you guys just take care of us for a minute for me?
Sure, we got it.
Please, please, please. I'll make it up to you, Russ. I'll throw something in with your owl package.
See, Russ was thinking.
Yeah, I was faking. I most definitely was faking. Oh,
Does that,
go ahead.
does that mean she's going to be able to walk faster?
She's already gained an inch in height, I think, or maybe at least a half inch in height. So she's not walking like this anymore. She's level.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah.
Hello, Larry.
Hello, Chris.
Hello,
Hello,
Chris.
Greg. Where's Larry? Hello, Larry.
Me right there.
Plenty of room on the panel if y'all decide y'all want to come on in.
Did you get your package yet?
Which package?
Your brother?
Not yet. His wife said that she hadn't had an opportunity to get to the post office, but soon, she said.
Hard to believe, isn't it? Tomorrow
Yeah.
will be a month. Tomorrow will be a month already. Jeez.
Doesn't seem like it's been that long.
I'll go visit her tomorrow.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like it's been that long.
No, it feels like yesterday sometimes.
Chris, pants are optional, but if you do have no pants, keep the camera up.
Yeah, neck up.
Neck up.
I have no pants on.
I don't have pants on either.
I got a shirt on.
I got shorts on.
Oh, well, you're one ahead of me.
Well, don't get up.
Why not? Nah, I got shorts on.
Hello, other Larry.
I
You got
keep
Larry.
my I keep my video codes in here.
Ah, that's what it is. Okay.
Yeah, see, I'm smart. That way I ain't gotta run all the way to the other end of the house to get them.
So what you been working on?
Nada.
Same here.
I haven't cut since whenever John was on. But I did do one was it yesterday or day before? Day before.
Yeah,
I
last time
don't do
I saw you last time you cut a doodle and what was that other
I,
one?
I cut 4 or 5 that night.
Corso, something like
Kind of
that.
corso. Kind
Yeah,
of
Corso.
corso.
Yeah, I saw you cutting those.
Yeah, I cut one yesterday, last night or
Mm.
night before. I got 4 more. I got another board ready. I got everything printed out, put on there. I got 21 done,
Mm.
completely done.
Ah,
I got 4 more of that batch.
yeah.
Then I'll start on another 6 footer, and I got three more 6 footers on the floor over here.
Oh boy. Chris said
Hey,
he's cleaning up his shop. He can't hardly walk in there. That's like my shop. I can't get in there.
I kind of cleaned mine. You can see the floor.
Yeah.
I can see my bench.
Larry said he's got his backer cut and he plans to for the day for the bobcat picture. I'll tell you, I know somebody's got a couple of good tiger patterns there over there at that herbhooper.com, buddy.
Yeah. There we go. I got one.
If you was so of so mind there, Larry.
Oh,
Hello,
Jason.
Jason. What's up there, buddy? Yeah, we left the hospital to come home. They gave the wife a powered ice bucket of some type. I don't know. You put ice and water in it, and it goes. It has a long tube, and it comes to a flap that goes around your knee, and helps to keep the swelling down. Hello, Robin.
I like that picture, Larry. That's pretty cool. I saw that the other day.
Let me take a look. He messaged me. Yeah, I saw that too the other day. Which who was the designer of that? Was it Jim Bloom?
I think so.
I think that's what he'd said on it.
Oh, Robin.
I ain't reading that comment, Larry. You know, you need to spell it right. I can't break my tongue on something long like that.
Hi, Jeannie.
Oh, Chris, the powered cooler. Is that what they call what we got? Uh, yeah, this is powered. It's got you plug it in. So I do what? Okay, she calls it an ice machine. We let it go at that.
Okay, doke. She's
Chris
the
said he
boss.
had one for his rotator cuff. He said it was a godsend.
Yeah, they have that for that shoulders too.
Hello,
Just remember,
Jeannie.
Russ. Just remember, Russ. She's taller now, so she'll be able to kick you better.
I've told her she's going to be able to leap tall buildings in a single bound now. She got 2 good knees. What is
Oh,
shaking,
Pat.
Jeannie? We're waiting on John to get back. He had to do a little something before he came back in, and he messed up. He wasn't
Hi,
prepared.
hi, Marty.
Yeah, let me see. Oh, hi, Marty. Don't everybody leave. He'll be coming back. Hey, Pat. What's going on, Pat?
I ain't gonna leave. We got Russ here.
This is not what if I could scroll with Russ, you know what I mean?
Oh, well, we know that.
Yeah, that's the other one.
Mm.
At least he
I'm just,
starts projects. I haven't started
I'm,
any in a while.
I'm just a sideshow.
Who are these people you guys let backstage here?
Oh
Hey, Craig.
man. I told him we
Well,
had room. If you wanted to come on,
we,
that's up there. Good to
we
see you
don't,
there, Grego.
no,
No.
Greg, we don't have that capability.
Yeah. All I can do is tell him.
Hey, Herb. Hey, hi, Jeannie.
It's the
Hi,
Russ Meadows show.
Jeannie.
No, buddy. I can be
Hey,
Chris. Now I can
Larry.
be a sidekick or behind the scenes. I don't like to be the man.
Hey, Marty. Hey, Jason. Hey,
It's too
Chris.
much work. Too much
Oh
work to
my
be the
God.
man, Chris.
Robin.
Yeah,
So
that's why I wasn't trying it. Breaking my tongue on that long name.
we're we're watching this Criminal Minds show, and the FBI had this brilliant idea to convince this killer or something, right? And said that, oh well, whenever a body gets cremated, the funeral home always has to keep a sample of the remains. And I'm like, no, that's no.
That's
I'm talking to
bull.
Chris. I gotta ask Chris this
That's
question.
bull.
I gotta ask Chris.
Hello,
No, thank you,
Steve
Herbie.
C.
No, thank you, Herb.
Hey,
Steve C
Steve,
is in
how's
the
it going?
house.
Oh, what's up there, Stevie? Long
Yeah.
time no see.
So, Chris, I have to ask you a question. Is the FBI right when they say that every funeral home has to keep a sample of the remains?
No.
I don't think it's
Mm.
that, but
He said, what?
yeah.
The
That
only
was
thing
just
I
for the
know,
show, man.
I don't know about everybody else's area or even Chris's, but I know here the only thing they keep at the funeral home is fingerprints.
Hmm.
Yeah.
They put their
Hold on, I have
fingerprints
to
on
turn this down a
file.
little extra.
Chris is not thinking he's hearing what he was hearing.
Well, see, because I got to thinking, well, if they got to keep a sample of the remains after after a crematorium or after a cremation, do you think they keep like a finger or a toe after a burial, like before the
Ah,
burial? You know what I mean? And they got
ah,
this whole file system downstairs with all these freaking
my
body parts
God.
and
Can you
stuff
imagine
in
how
it.
big that thing would have to be?
Uh, well,
I got
yeah,
a
like
phone call today
Oh,
from the eye center.
got an appointment coming up? Is that
No,
what
no,
they're
no, no. When they took her two scans off
Mm-hmm.
the slivers off her eyes. Uh, two people can see now.
All right.
That's what they told me.
oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
That's
Mm-hmm.
good
Yeah.
news.
So I told her in my own
Hey,
way.
Chris.
Yeah, that's good.
Hello, Chris. Can you hear me?
Hey, you're muted.
Yeah, we can't hear you. Hey, Neil, how's it going?
Hello, Neil.
That better?
Yeah.
There, yeah, it's better.
All right.
Did I throw
Question
you off with
first.
that question?
I couldn't hear it. I have a
Okay,
dust close.
so I was watching Criminal Minds, and they had this case where this woman was all healthy and blah blah blah, and she actually put her husband's cremated remains in the garden, and it made her healthier afterwards. So anyway, so she's killing these men, right? And the FBI had this idea that to convince her that they went to the crematorium and because the crematorium has to keep a sample of the remains after they do the cremation.
No, they
And
don't.
gave it to her. Yeah, I know.
That's bullshit.
That was something to catch her. That was all it was.
And even if
Just
you
in
did,
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's no DNA left in cremated remains.
Chris, do you guys keep the records of the fingerprints?
Upon request.
Oh, so they don't request too; they just do it.
Well, the problem is you need technically to have written permission to do that. And in this Sue Happy world we are in, we don't do that unless we are requested.
What's the point?
Sorry.
What's
I
what?
thought that once it was
What's
in
the
your
point?
care, you can do what you do with it.
I can't. I only have 2 ears. What?
Go ahead, John.
I thought that once you were in control, like have possession of the body, you have control over what happens to it.
Oh,
As
hell no.
Coroner or a funeral person, right?
No, sirree, Bob.
You're responsible, maybe, but if something happens,
We have this app for fingerprints, though. Works really well.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the point of keeping their fingerprints in case somebody digs them up?
No, it's when people want to have jewelry and charms with the print on instead of keeping ashes.
Oh,
Well,
They have
yeah,
pendants, keychains,
they-
and dog
I
tags,
did-
and jackknives.
I did get that book or that
Yeah.
brochure, but they didn't ask me if they wanted me to do that. They just done it.
It's supposed to ask.
Hmm. Maybe it's different
Okay.
different states. I don't know.
It could be a gray area, but our state association says when it comes to something that isn't yours, you don't take.
right.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
one of the crematoriums in town burnt down last summer.
I could probably tell you how that happened.
A greasy
Iron.
guy?
There's a weight limit.
Oh,
No, there's a weight limit.
Mm-hmm.
If you put a 35-pound turkey in a 20-pound pan in your oven, what happens?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're no different.
Mm.
Just bigger.
I know I was working down the street from both of the crematoriums, and every once in a while there'd be this black smoke coming out of them. Like,
Yeah,
unreal.
that's usually,
And
that's usually the cold start.
yeah, and I talked to the guy that ran one of them, and he says it was the preheat or whatever you want to call it wasn't right. It wasn't a real greasy guy, but
No, they have to get. They're supposed to get the stack up to a certain temperature first, and then they fire the chamber, and that's for anti-pollution.
Mhm.
It's
Well,
all
like-
kind of-
Michael.
That's like
Oh,
warming your
Michael.
flue when you start your fire.
Yeah.
That's like warming your flue
Yep.
when you start your fireplace, right? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's similar.
but they were rolling coal for a while anyway.
South Australia. All right then. Got a far reach
Alberta
there.
thing. Hey, Michael, how's it going? I don't know if Marty, hey Larry, and Jason says it snowed in Calgary today. Well, you can keep it there.
Yeah, right.
I got a cough.
We hit in the
so I'm having a hard
70s
time.
today. I was very happy to be in the 70s today.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
You still working on
We
your
won't be like that
your
very much
little
longer.
your gnomes there, Chris?
I am still working on. I got to put the fur on this guy here, but they're just.
It looks like
There's
a
really
mushroom.
no. Yeah, it's just or it could look like a lot of things.
Yeah, it
A
kind of does,
mushroom.
don't
looks like a mushroom. Yeah.
It's cold.
it?
My son's heading out to Calgary to pick up a car on Saturday.
Calgary. That's quite the way to go.
Yep.
Be right back.
I
Is it a classic? Is it a
No,
collectible?
no, it's what is it? A Forerunner, and there's not that many for sale here, and they want more money for the same thing.
These-
You know, now you can shop around the world if you want.
oh come on.
Hopefully it's a good deal for them.
Snooker workers have contacted me.
Well, it seems to be
Thinking I can do shit.
Who makes the Forerunner? Is that Nissan?
Toyota.
The other, okay. That's a Pathfinder's the other one. Yeah.
Nissan's Pathfinder.
Okay, Chris. What? Neil's got a question. What about implants? So, what type of medical devices did they take out before they?
The only thing we take out is anything that's run with a battery. Pacemaker. Pacemaker defibrillator.
So
And then we
pins,
can't throw 'em
rods,
out.
silicone implants,
Nope, they all stay.
everything.
They all stay. We're only concerned with things that go boom and pacemakers explode. Got a whole collection of them if you want one.
It
We can't-
reminds me-
It's considered
Well, they
hazardous
obviously
waste.
did. They obviously didn't work too good, then, did they?
Well, the odd thing is, they're in a container in our area, and
Yeah.
they all chime when they sense that there's something wrong. Every few hours, they start chiming.
Oh my God.
That's
So the
freaky
batteries are
out,
still
man.
working, but we
Wow.
can't dispose of those because it's hazardous. We got to collect them and then give them to a hazardous waste. Because they're all lithium batteries.
My buddy had a pacemaker, and I go over, we're visiting, we're BSing in his shop, and you hear this noise,
Bing, 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 bing.
something, like that, and I don't think I had a real smartphone at that time. It was just a dumb flip phone.
Mhm.
So anyway, he didn't have a phone. So anyway, we're looking around, we're in his shop. What could that be, And he does it about 3 or 4 times. What is that noise? He goes in. It was one of these newer pacers he just had put in, and here they're on the phone with him or with his wife in the house, and they're looking for him because there's something going off, or something they wanted to
Wow.
talk to him about.
They monitor what,
Funny.
what people don't realize about a pacemaker. They usually do absolutely nothing until your heart rate drops to a certain point. Then they kick in, or if it senses a fibrillation, then it'll kick in. But
Yeah.
otherwise, they just sit there.
This one, the batteries were getting lower, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, they've been for about 10 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good for 10.
Was that?
My battery's good for 10 years.
Yeah.
The one in my back.
Yeah, it's just a very low drain.
I charge it up about every week and a half.
Do you walk in, do you back up to a wall and plug yourself in?
No.
But I said,
Oh, we'll start calling you 7 of 9. You got to plug in your Borg systems.
No, I got a belt. I got a belt that has a battery. When you
Okay.
turn it on, it beeps. Put the belt on. When you line the batteries up, it quits beeping.
Okay.
And it's charging the battery inside my body.
Charges magnetically like your phone does.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Magnetic, same thing.
Mm.
And it's good till 2030.
Hello, Mark.
we're supposed to
Hi,
be
Mark.
zero carbon emission by 2030, right?
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
They almost
What are
gave
you
me.
gonna do?
I almost had a pacemaker installed in 2020, but at the last minute he changed his mind.
What
Yeah,
planet
that's
are they going to do that on, John?
Well, they're gonna put some green battery inside you then after that, eh?
No
I
more
just
coal-fired electricity.
I just want one that works.
Yeah.
So I can walk. Herb's muted. Russ is muted.
Yeah, so you should just get it nuclear powered. You never have to change a battery.
I don't know. Wow.
Yeah, I wonder how much that's going to cost me.
Can you roll into one of these fast chargers and give yourself a boost?
Nah,
No.
Pull into an e-charge.
nah, that don't.
You pull up to them Tesla charging station, just back up into it.
Yep.
That's all you got to do.
We should charge
Wrong
that fast.
port, wrong port. Oh no.
Takes about 5 hours.
John. Not that spot.
If I let it get below halfway, it takes almost 4 hours to charge it back up.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a long charge.
Yeah, worse than a cell phone.
But it works.
Well,
That's
yeah.
all I care. That's all I care about. I can walk.
They've done a recall on most of the Teslas out there that have that auto driving, whatever.
I think they said like what 2 million cars, huh? Wasn't it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
2.1 million cars. Yeah.
Wow.
Dang, man. Whew.
Yeah, Genie, I'm the bionic man.
It's just a software update, though. It's not like you have to take the car in. And
Hey, Genie, it only
Well,
works
yeah.
with his back, nothing else.
Well, yeah, but the thing is that people are using it wrong because it's not called autopilot. It's called auto steer. You can't just set your cruise control and let go of the steering wheel. Oh, let's go for a
Well, I
drive.
wish you could. I wish you had autopilot. That'd be great. Take a nap while you're going away.
That's why you're a passenger.
people have been doing other
Oh,
things
Greyhound.
while auto steer has been on their
Yeah,
Teslas. And I'm not going to go any further than that. Use your
I saw a movie about that. It was about 10 minutes long.
No, Mark, I don't open garage doors when I sneeze.
Yeah, but the microwave dings. I'm ready.
The only thing I can't do is go through a metal detector.
So if you take a flight, you got to opt out for the hands-on full body.
You have to
Yeah,
have the
even-
full body cavity search.
Yeah, even the courthouse, they gotta wave their wand around.
Wow.
My dad used to set off the metal detector. He had a hernia, whatever, when they used that screen
Hey,
to
Mark.
fix the hernia. Stainless steel surgical repair.
Mm-hmm. The mesh.
And
Yeah.
he would set off the detector.
Wow.
What?
But that was
I'm
before
waiting.
9/11, so
I'm waiting to see how her knees operate when we go through them things now. She got both knees done. I'm sure they're gonna have to pass a wand.
What they
She may
told
have
me,
to have
Russ,
paperwork to go to. Hey, I just got 2 knee surgeries.
what they told me, Russ, if I go through a metal detector, it could give me a shock I don't want to feel.
Ooh.
mhm.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna go through and find out. There you go. What do you think? I want the lady over there.
How about going through the checkouts there with the detector after that?
No, go around them too.
Yeah. Some of them you can't go around, really.
Well, there's a way. It's a long
Jump.
walk. No, it's a long walk. I went through one. I had to walk quite a ways to bypass it. They said, "Yeah, go down to the end of that down there. When you get to this spot, turn to the right." I bet I walked 10 minutes before I got to turn right.
I don't know if they're doing it yet en masse, but they're doing like knee and hip replacements, CNC.
Robotic. I know. I use robotic help.
Yeah. hmm
Mm-hmm.
because they say like the difference between a good job and a bad job is how good how good the doctor was with the die grinder.
Yeah.
I didn't quite know where that was going, but I had to wait for it.
Hey, Mark, for me to close the garage door, I pushed my belly button.
Right.
Yeah, he's got a built-in hole right there.
I'm sure you will.
I got a friend of mine who turned his lights on one night by farting with a clap on. Just saying.
Oh my god, you guys! Don't throw me off the rails like you did the other night.
You see what happens when you leave the show to us?
And Charles isn't even here.
You don't want to use the blink camera?
Clap on. Got awful quiet.
Russ muted himself for a minute.
Yeah, I got an email today.
Oh, I did too.
I got a couple myself.
Yeah,
I
I
got an
got
email today from Wooden Teddy Bear of all people, and I don't think I'm subscribed to them, but apparently I got a free Christmas ornament from them.
Oh yeah, I got that one today.
I got that one today too, but I didn't partake. I was
Yeah.
just picked off of it.
I'm gonna cut it. Aha.
Well, there you go.
Aha.
I ain't got
I
time.
Listen to your little.
It's got one entry hole.
I got important things to do.
That's what she said.
No, they got 2, 3.
There's only one. Two
Three.
entry holes. Where's the
Three.
third one?
You're talking out of it.
Oh my god.
I don't know if they use that Da Vinci robot on hers. All I know is they sliced her open. They said we got to put the one that fits in it. They shoved that baby in. He was done in 45 minutes.
Hello, David.
The other
Total
2
days.
hours was took up with them closing her up.
John Portal said
You know,
you'll
total?
use up that in 2033.
Hello,
Yeah.
Squid. What's up there, buddy?
Russ, a
It's been here a
total
while.
replacement or partial?
I thought
Total.
I tried to get up and cook,
Both
but
of them.
it did not
They did
work.
both these in one day?
No,
God, email was
4.5 months apart.
Yeah, because not too many people get them on the same day.
Yeah, no, I there's no way she'd be able to do that.
All right.
A friend
That,
of mine got
that
his-
would kill me.
I'll be here tomorrow.
a friend of mine got both knees done at the same time.
They do them, but no. I'm not. I'm. Let's see, 10 years older than her already. I can't go into the grave because behind the knees replacement.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that'd be a lot of. She wouldn't be able to walk.
No.
Hello, Jen. Jen Bloom.
Hey, Jen.
Well, he
Bloom,
figured
how's
that
it going
if he's
today?
going to get
How
laid
you
up
doing
for,
this evening? She's over there on the Facebooks. Hey, Jen, if you have the capability of having video, you should come on and do some turning on here. We could have you and Chris do a turn off. Not a literal turn off. I'm just saying, have a
I
turn.
What you
was
mean?
going to say, I turn people off all the time.
What?
I do too. Just ask my wife. Dave is sitting at a food processing plant and getting paid to watch it. Boy, that's a nice job.
Man, I wish I was getting paid to watch this show.
I'll tell you one thing you could be doing. You could be getting paid fixing up that big ass aircraft carrier.
Guess I could do something.
If you can
You
get
guys
somebody
are
to give
worst
you a pattern,
friends, man.
get old
worst
Herb to
friends.
get on the stick or Charles and get that pattern going.
I have
I'm
a picture.
stumping for you, Dave. I'm stumping for you, trying to get that going for you.
Jen over on Facebook. She's like, LOL. Nah, once I start turning, I'm in a different world. Well, yeah, it's like everybody, all you turners are. Unless you're
I find I
teaching,
can't
it's
sit
different.
up straight that long. If I could sit down and turn, I'd be better.
They make lanes for wheelchairs.
Yeah, well, now, if I could sit could stand to do it for that. That's a long time standing up. That's aggravating.
He worked for the post office, for God's sakes. He should
I never
know.
got to stand up. I always had to keep moving.
Well, jog in place.
then the cut wouldn't be right. The turn would be off.
Ah,
Keep on moving. Keep on moving. Keep on moving.
That's right, Mark. Jen said she made a new one today.
So he's so fat that he has to lean back.
Yeah, you take breaks. I can understand that. I didn't keep my lathe. I had a Harbor Freight floor model, and I ended up giving that to Charles. I don't know what he's doing with it now. I don't think anything.
oh, rat.
I think
Yeah.
Charles got rid of it.
You might have.
I think he said he got rid of it.
It's very likely. I
Probably
don't
sold it.
remember.
Probably sold it for pizza.
I thought he still had it.
He might.
I know he said he had to do some work to it, but it.
Yeah.
I told him it was working when I gave it to you.
I
I
love
thought,
my
it was sitting over
power
by
guy.
his, I thought it was sitting over
Hey,
by
Russ.
his table. So.
It could
Hey,
be. If
Russ.
it's yeah.
Want to see my wood turner? Watch.
There you go, buddy. I can do that kind of turning,
Look at that.
and I can sit down and do that.
I'm sitting down. That's as close as I'm gonna get to it.
Girls in the background said those two girls love him.
Dave says Herb's been doing some work on other things for him. He says he'll be waiting until he's 90 for the knives. Can you imagine how he feels tuning into this show and seeing that he started another project that he ain't gonna get done, and yours is still sitting
Oh,
on
you
that
guys
back
are the
burner?
worst friends, I tell you.
You probably listen.
John, you need better friends.
Ross, would you like me to send you one of those knives so you can just turn it in a little bit more there?
Send me one of them that's done, and I'll send it to Dave.
You should have that done in a half hour. Ain't nothing to it.
Jim said if I knew I liked it so much, he would have got me one 20 years ago. I have a Nova 1624-44.
Ah,
I tried cooking tonight
Cool.
because I got so tired.
that's cool if you can be out there at the same time, both working in there and doing stuff, not getting in each other's way. But whenever my wife and I work on a project, we get the project done, but there's a few words back and forth between the two of us. But that's how we operate. And we do get the work done.
Powermatic 3520.
All right, there you are. But how many of them do you have in the shop?
This here in the shop or total?
Well, total.
I can't believe it. Why?
One,
He's back in the garage.
two,
There's no reason for him to be parked in the garage in broad daylight.
4, 5.
All right, Mark. See you later.
If you count the 4 shops
Take
that
care,
have
Mark.
I'm not collecting anymore.
I've seen you collect that Seiko scroll saw, wasn't it? You haven't done nothing with it yet?
Can you find it?
No, I sure can. Oh, yeah, I can. I see it back there. A little further back. I see it. I see that arm. Yeah, I see it.
It's there.
And look what it's all on top of it. Any flat surface you can find, right?
There is some wood too.
That's the terrible part of flat surfaces in a shop.
Herbie said he's taking a break working on
I've actually been
patterns.
clearing this one off tonight.
Trying to wait for me to get my percentage back up.
Russ, Chris is just waiting for you to scroll, and he'll start scrolling.
I did clear off the shop bit.
Hey, you're not supposed to pick on the guys in the panel. You can only pick on John.
I'm on the panel.
Yeah, it's not a collection, huh, Dave?
I think Shopsmiths is one of the first infomercials I ever saw.
Oh yeah.
It was back in the
Yeah.
60s.
So I can't. I mean, I'm
I saw one being demonstrated at the local mall one day, and he had all the components out there, and he had a crowd around him. He was demonstrating everything. Man, I think that looks sweet. And I wasn't into the woodworking at that time, so I never did anything with that. But it was sweet
Shop
looking, I'll tell you.
all in one, 8,000 pieces, only cost you 20 grand.
I don't remember all the particulars, but I know it had a lot of stuff with it.
And they do a lot of stuff, but they don't do any of it as well as standalone machines.
Yeah, I'm determined. I like the standalone better.
You can use it to turn, but if it's something that's heavy or out of balance, it'll walk across the floor. They have a scroll saw on it that's louder than a gas diesel engine.
Oh man.
Everything on it. But
And they said the number one rule is do not.
Oh, Herb said that's why he's not there. I mean, yeah, you're taking a break. That's why you're not in here.
I should be taking a break too. I'm sick.
You can't
Sick
call
of
in
cold?
sick on a show like this. Some people do, though.
So I was almost getting the message from inside the house, like, "Hey guys, just take over, do whatever you want to do. I'll come out and turn it off in a couple hours."
With Greg in here, can you figure out how off the rails it would have gone?
Oh,
Greg would have to go out to the shop. Hey guys, let's see what we can do out here.
been looking for those for 2 weeks.
Looks fun.
Oh, look at there. Well, you can't put them in the same category as that 10mm wrench because you never find that.
No, that's my new one.
Yeah, that's what I do. When I know I've got one, I know I've got other things. If I can't find it, I have to go tell the wife, buy a new one.
Something stinks. Oh, that's good.
Oh, Jen says y'all have a good night. Good night,
Thank
Jen.
you, Jen. Take care. Yeah, you don't want to hang around this lame scrolling show. You got
No.
to do. Yeah.
Neil said he was talking to Robin about, I guess, about that old scroll saw machine she had. If it's the one I'm thinking of, you just take it to the street. Somebody will pick it up.
That was in Yobi, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, whatever it was, I can't. No, it was one from. Well, wait a minute.
Yeah, maybe a
Mastercraft.
wet.
She had one of the cheaper ones that John
Mastercraft.
told her not to get.
I think she had a wet or a Yobi when she started.
Yeah, one she had to use a Allen wrench on.
Yeah, and she broke it like the.
Yeah, see, that's the one. You just
Broke,
put
not
that to the
broke.
street. Yeah, she said Ryobi. Need to just throw that to the street there, girl.
Yeah, we've all done that.
Yeah, I did one with mine. I took my Harbor Freight straight out to the street.
I had a Dremel years ago. I had a Dremel skull saw. That was a piece of.
Yeah, I've seen some of those, and I said, how in the hell did they
My
use
brother.
them? That's something nobody want to get into the hobby with working with a machine like that.
It drives you right out.
I've had 3 DeWalt's. One of them I bought brand new, and I sold it, and I had a couple other ones I got that weren't working, and I fixed them, and I used them. I sold one, and I've still got one sitting here, but I use the Seiko now.
I had my shop that I had the skull saw with. It was louder than all hell, but it was stable, it was heavy, it would move, vibrate. It was loud.
Really?
And it was set up with thin blades too.
Oh yeah.
So they had the other drawers that you could switch out.
Mm-hmm.
I gave it away.
Hey, hello, Jerry.
Jerry.
I think Herbie, he's wanting to unload that scroll saw, that big monstrosity. That
Hey,
30
Jerry,
inches bigger than I thought it was.
That's huge.
Yeah. Herbie's saying he wants a scroll. Well, he's going to have a scroll saw machine that he ain't going to ever find the other end of, by God.
Shuffleboard. Herbie's working on something for me that when he gets it done, that'll be my first true project.
All right, then. You
No
heard
rush,
the word.
Herbie. I still have to clean off the saw.
You heard the word there, Herbie.
No rush.
I know what he's working on.
Boy, these are short. And a lot of them.
I climbed 48 flights of stairs today. Not bad.
Well, Dave, you got to go make your rounds.
Huh?
Hello, Connie.
Hi,
Hey,
Connie.
Connie.
Hey, Connie.
All right. The hell of it.
Oh, mom loves you. She goes, you can just tell by the way she's running. Well, that would help out.
I said, Russ, the answer to your question earlier is I'm looking for patterns of North American cats and animals. Ah, okay.
I have a couple tortoises and a turtle. They're North American.
Not an animal.
God forbid, no. God only knows.
Excuse me.
Guys,
I'm
got
sorry.
to take
There's
off.
a lot
That's
more
next
lies
week.
that's been told.
All right, there, Chris.
Chris.
Have a good one.
See you, Chris.
Larry says he got busy talking to someone about paid projects. Well, that's always good.
I'll let you go. I'll go.
Steve says, think of it like this, Russ. 30 inches is only 10 times the length of your what? Oh, I read it for you, Steve, but I wasn't gonna.
Pinky finger.
Pinky finger. Oh. Maybe next time I'll read ahead before I spout them out.
Twice, 3 times a day, 2 hours. It helps a lot.
I like to move my scroll saw into my house too, Jerry, but I've been banned from doing that.
Not me.
Yeah, I wish the heck I could get away with
I just had a
it.
good, I just had a good life.
Yeah. Steve says, you guys have filthy minds. Yeah, that was kind of a leading question.
Alrighty.
A leading statement, I should say. Larry says he usually doesn't like people paying for stuff he makes, but have to get a little something for project material. I definitely don't mind if they want to pay for something I make, because I'm tickled pink to do it for
Dude, they don't pay me, they ain't getting
Yeah.
them.
it.
Exactly.
Period. Period. There ain't no discussion.
I guess the girls were in help with him, and then
Don't like the price? Go to Dollar General and find it.
Yeah, well, you won't find it like that handmade.
they were like, he was
Exactly.
I mean, they were in the back.
You'll find them using a laser or a CNC machine.
Chinese. Chinese
CNC.
made.
Yeah, it'll be that too. Hello, Chris. The other Chris.
The other Chris left.
Hello.
No, that was the first Chris.
Oh, okay, got it right.
What you say there, Herbie? Did I hear a Herbie?
Well, yeah, they can, but
No.
they can't be watching 24
Could have
hours.
sworn I did.
Oh,
Herb's not here. That was Greg.
No, it sounded like Herb. Maybe I'm thinking something else. Maybe it's a combination of that and my wife talking.
You talking about bringing things in the house? I used to fix carburetors on the kitchen table.
Yeah? Huh. Well, my wife has flat told me that I cannot have that scroll saw in here because all that sawdust getting into the air conditioning system, spreading through my house. Hey, what's up, Jim?
Well, I didn't have a garage or shop, but 40 below
Russ,
outside.
Russ,
Mm.
tell your wife that I've been cutting in this room for 5 years,
JJ,
and air conditioner still works.
Hey,
I don't think it's going to change your mind, though.
Probably not.
air conditioner works in my shop.
Yeah?
It's got to clean the filter once a year at least.
like that or anything?
Yeah, that little window unit I have out there in the shop, that filter's ready to be changed. Hello, Jeff. Dutchman's Wood Shack just showed up.
Hey,
Hello,
Jeff.
Jeff.
Send everybody a bunch of waves.
Yeah, I like to knock him in the head.
16 people here. Jeez, I should do stupid shows once in a while.
No. We're talking about getting a place together.
It's all got
We
to
should
do
do
with
more
your
shows
channel.
more often, eh?
What we need and have what we need.
Bum, 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 bum.
John ought to be about done with that powder. Ain't nothing to it.
Oh, so update on the gingerbread contest. I'm a
Canceled?
little slack. I'm a little slack and getting some
I got in the
gingerbread.
machine for 2 weeks.
You ate it all, I bet.
1 week.
No. So
No?
the bakers that I had that were gonna get it for me can't do it for me now.
Hmm.
A day or so. Probably more than that.
So-
We busted about,
So my castle is gonna be on hold till next year.
but it's
but-
not. It doesn't hurt me.
I am gonna Carrie's gonna get me a couple kits. I'm gonna customize a kit to make it my own. So there you go. It'll still be all edible.
They didn't like it. Oh, I don't know. I said it's not their,
I'm still gonna
not his fault if they didn't like it.
Robin sounds like she's a little incredulous. She said, "Oh, kits are allowed now, huh?"
Kits have always been allowed.
I don't
What's
know how
wrong
many
with
times
What's
you have
wrong
to
with
tell
it?
Robin that.
I'm gonna go take a shower.
Robin, we said there's 3 categories: all edible, kits, and then crafted.
Larry said he's got to have a heart calf done on Tuesday. Oh, good luck with that, brother.
That's why we said you can make yours out of waffles if you wanted to. Waffle cone.
She burned them.
The first time I
That's not gingerbread.
That's fine. It's still
Yeah, that's not
edible.
gingerbread.
It's
Maybe
all
not
edible.
tasty.
He told me not to.
She said, "What? You gave her a hard
I
time."
could take it off for 3 weeks.
No, I
3
didn't.
days.
I said there's
That's
3
what she
categories.
said.
But
There's
I
all
told him
edible,
not to do that.
kits, and crafting.
It'll fall off on its own.
Nancy's falls under crafting because she's knitting her. You got all up in arms about it because you're like, that's not gingerbread. Like, doesn't matter. Kit Kat isn't gingerbread either. Oreo isn't gingerbread.
I'm pretty happy
Meat,
that I didn't
not
cancel.
gingerbread.
You know,
All right, y'all work this out before or after the show. By God, I'm not gonna read all them comments.
I'm glad I did.
Jeff says you guys are having a scroll-orama. Well, there's only two scrolling. The other two are just talking.
I'd rather eat the Oreos than the gingerbread.
There's lots of Rama though.
There,
I'm pretty glad I did.
55 cuts later, the head's done.
Charles, you don't tell him when he's coming back. What's all that? What do you mean by gobbledygook, huh?
Gobbledygook.
To what are you referring?
I need to get.
Dang it.
I think my cards are on one spot.
Huh. Lots of jaws are flapping, huh? That's what we do.
I really want to
Yeah.
a card to the award.
If her fingers ain't moving, but her jaws are flapping. That's just how it is.
Okay.
Hello, Wesley. Coach, what's going on, Coach?
Oh,
Hello,
well,
everybody.
Hey, Mr. Dawson.
well, head's done. Thank God. Nightmare. Now the easy stuff.
You lopped the head off it.
That had the most cuts in it. Think about
Yeah, we got room for you, Wesley. Come on in. Y'all gonna send him a link?
I'll send you a link to us.
I'd have to hunt him up, but I can. You gonna do it? Okay.
Yeah, I'll send it to him.
All right.
Done.
Is the water cold? No, the water's fine. Come on in.
Just depends how far you wade in.
Yeah, just go up just past your thighs there and you're okay.
Yep.
Any higher than that, you jump out.
Turtle.
Damn, that water's cold.
Well, Jeff, I done said hello to you about 2 or 3 times now.
Gobbledygook, Jeff.
There's
Gobbledygook.
too much gobbledygook.
Yeah.
You drinking, Jeff?
He's had a little bit. He wants to sip it and make more sawdust, amigos. All right, Steve C. He says he's going to bed. Everybody have a good night. Good night,
brother,
Steve.
man.
Hey, Steve.
Here, man.
He said he was, Jeff said he was making resin Christmas trees. Hello, Carmen.
Oh, Carmen.
Where in the world is Carmen San Diego?
Yeah.
Hey, Carmen, how's it going? Haven't seen you since today.
I know where Carmen, Manitoba is. Been there through there many a time.
But that wasn't the question.
Okay.
Yeah, Craig, get with the program, man.
Ah, Jesus. Jeff said it's still a science experiment in the shop. Jeff, video or it didn't happen?
He probably has a video an hour ago.
Yeah.
I am so glad that Jerry and his kids are so comfortable around him.
Oh, that's right. He doesn't make them public. You can't see them afterwards.
Mm-hmm. Said he did a few videos so you can see what I did or didn't do. But are they live or are they Memorex?
That's a few years ago.
It was. It's a long time since I thought of that one.
He had what was it? Oh, Ella.
Ella
Was it Ella?
Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
Yeah. Said, did you tell Amanda it didn't have to be made with a slab of gingerbread?
No, I did not.
Well, there you go.
Hey, Mr.
Billy.
Burt.
Oh, Billy.
What's up
Every
there,
time-
Billy?
You know, every time Billy comes in, I go, "Oh, look, it's Mr. Billy Burt." I freaking flash back to American Tail and go, "Wiley burp," and the lazy eye.
Well,
Oh, boy.
Every time.
Every time, huh?
Yeah.
Jeff said he even got on the scroll saw and made a star for the top of the Christmas tree. Well, that's right nice.
A star.
I'm gonna.
Robin
Star
says,
upon
well,
star.
Robin said, well, Amanda looked scared when you said it was a slab.
Amanda looks scared every time you mention something to her.
Because you know what?
Like a deer in the headlights.
I don't care what anybody. I'm wearing what I want to wear if I can, and I don't care. I'm wounded.
So you've heard of the angel on the top of the Christmas tree, right?
Yeah.
Hello,
else.
Connie. Connie, Art with Connie is in the house.
Someday
Hi,
I might
Connie.
tell that story
No,
as to why the angel sits atop the Christmas tree.
keep that to yourself, man. That might be something we
You know, say that for my
After show.
say that for my famous rum nog Christmas show.
There you go. Yeah.
My once a year rum nog Christmas show where I
Rum
drink too much.
nog.
Yeah, 'cause there's more rum than there's more rum
Rum,
than nog.
more rum than nog, huh?
I don't do any scrolling on that show at all.
It worked out great.
You were there last year for it. Yeah, you were there last year.
And I took showers after that.
Cut outside the lines, eh?
No, yeah, all over the place. No cutting allowed at all.
Don't cut the loud
Freestyle.
when you're working with rum.
Freestyle.
Hello, everybody.
I'll reread that again.
Man, I forgot you was even coming.
Oh, Wes.
It ain't been that long.
What am I looking at? What's with the purple hippo?
Oh, I thought it was a Christmas pig.
That's my Christmas hippopotamus.
That's what he wanted for Christmas.
Don't
Oh,
you
no,
know?
you want it. Oh my God! I was gonna ask you just saying that.
It had to. It had to.
That's right.
Oh, God.
She goes perfect with my little Christmas tree there.
That's perfect, Wes. How's it going, man? What have you been up to?
Well, good. Doing all this taxidermy, and I got me a little order this evening for some ornaments.
You don't have enough coffee or middle fingers?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't ask you to do that.
Cool.
There's two taxidermists in the house.
Yeah. Oh. You're actually scrolling while you do taxidermy too? What's up with that?
Christmas back.
Let's just go out to eat every day.
Oh, God.
Just go out to eat every day.
I don't think I've ever seen that part of your. I've never seen that part of your office before.
Me neither.
I either see your. I've seen your couch, your designing section on the couch, and your
Mm-hmm.
scroll saw section in the in the bathroom or in the laundry room, and the relaxing kitchen or relaxing chicken chair.
The patio lounge.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I am still in the shop laundry room. This is the actual workbench, not the scroll saw table.
Oh. Just a close up because we can't, we get sidetracked.
Right.
How you been
If I
doing?
walk, if I walk to my left about 6 feet, I'll be sitting at the scroll saw.
Mm.
What you been up to? We haven't seen you in a while.
Well, it's taxidermy season.
But there's no reason for
Well,
him to be parked in the
besides
garage.
No time for anything else, huh?
That's right. That's right.
That's
And
a
I
lot
said
of
that
work, man.
I've got 2 hides sitting in a tanning bucket behind me at the moment. So
That is a
How
lot of
come you don't
work.
do how come you don't have a channel where you do your taxidermy stuff though?
I do.
Oh. What?
Well,
We didn't know about it.
I have a page. I haven't kept up with it in several years, but I've tried to post a little bit here this year.
Whenever they first split
Oh,
up,
okay.
okay, let's start parking in the garage. Really, bitch?
You want to?
Yeah, really.
You want to put you here so people can find you or what?
I don't even know what the name of it is for sure.
Oh,
It
it's called the
is.
Taxidermy Cafe.
I think so.
No, that one was patented.
Or you've been sick. Caleb would have doted over him and made sure he got well.
Billy's asking what you eating, Chris.
Vanilla ice cream.
I figured it'd be ice cream and as cold as it is up there.
Doted over and take medicine and trying to get him
Don't tell Mark.
Well,
Caleb would have
we lost
done
him.
that.
Who?
That might have been a mud cake. Oh no! Oh yeah.
Wes,
Oh,
I'll just tell him, not that button.
Audio only.
Oh, he's already
Oh,
on.
there we go. There we go.
Oh, okay. Connie says her shop is in the garage and it's too cold right now.
I hung a gas furnace in my shop. Best thing I ever did.
Yeah, I would
got
agree.
mine installed.
They'll be on it for a little over an hour.
I tried a wood stove. I tried an oil furnace. I tried electric.
Oh, you think a wood stove would take too much effort?
Well, by
Too
the
much
time
wood?
you go in there, you make yourself a fire. You get it all nice and warm. It's time to go back inside the house. You sit
Oh,
around
yeah.
nice and close to the wood stove. Oh, it's nice and warm here. I'm not going to go touch that wrench. It's cold. And then I had a couple of them, those construction heaters, electric ones. Man, those are dollar burners. Holy scissors.
Mm. Billy says his shop is heated and it's nice and comfy.
mine is too.
Mm-hmm. Inside the house, huh?
Yep, sir.
I've had
That fireplace going too.
Mine is too, finally, after 7 years.
I turned my entire basement into an igloo. Not igloo, into a cooler. It's all foamed.
Mm.
See,
You got any more work to do in the house, Wes?
No, 12. That's 12, right? There's four kids, and that's all. 12.
You got any more work to do left on the house, Wes, or is that pretty much done?
It's pretty much done. I think.
Okay, Larry, good night. Have a good one.
Amanda and John like Jeffrey because
See you, Larry.
house. Mm-hmm.
Man, it got quiet in there.
What?
Sure did.
You got any big projects on the go for Christmas, Wes?
They go to Discovery,
Like
so
full
they're what longer.
Yeah, Robin's
Not
shop is
yet.
heated.
Any big
Yeah,
major
it's
designs
upstairs.
coming up?
Say that again.
Questions and stuff, so they go
Any
in
big
Fort
major
Knox
designs
Live and
coming up?
and being bought.
I've got a few that are
I don't know. Mom.
possibly going to be in the works for next year.
The best outcome of it for all of them.
I do have the new logo,
Full name.
the backlit sign. I'm going to make that here.
I don't know what all they're gonna ask. It's a lot of
But
stuff.
that's about all I got going in the scrolling world right now.
There, that's done.
Taylor will lie, or you spend the night with him,
Which one is it?
Don't judge.
Huh?
That was delicious.
Which one was it?
Regular doodle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Break time.
Robin has a blankie.
Yeah.
Jeffrey.
She doesn't have a shop in her house. She's just got a small closet that she uses for her office.
They'll be back down here that week when she doesn't have her kids.
Yeah,
Oh.
Shay's in the closet too. Trying to tell her to come out.
Hell, lately she's been in the bed.
Do one more proposal.
Yeah, watch how you say that.
I told him to do it.
I know. I did that on purpose.
It ain't all it's cut out to be when you come out anymore.
I reckon not.
One time at Scroll Saw Camp, there was a shout back.
Oh my God! No!
Let's don't
Oh no!
no more revisiting that one.
Oh.
I'll never forget that. I fell off my chair.
Up, Wes.
I think that is the first time I actually ever yelled.
It's the first time I ever saw John crack a smile.
I couldn't freaking stop. I couldn't catch my breath for like 15 minutes. I almost died. Oh.
That must be a
That was
private
the best
joke.
night, though.
It
was
was,
the
but
best
it was
night, though.
funny. Jesus Christ, it was funny.
Oh, you had to be
After
there,
that,
man.
we had to really keep drop backs away from Wes.
Imagination is wild.
There's been a
It got wild
couple
for a few seconds.
of things that we've done on this show that have been really funny, and that was one of them. Man, that was probably one of the best ones.
I'm glad that wasn't live, though. That was after hours. That was.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well,
I
don't think we could have got away with that one live.
It was live.
Billy, you wouldn't have seen it live, but if you'd have been in the after show, that it was funny. I hollered at the moon, laughing at that one. Jesus Christ, that was funny.
I'd have never done that on any life for that.
That was funny.
I blame it on Charles.
Go ahead, he ain't here. He was there. For that
He
one.
was that night. He's the one that actually started that.
Yeah,
I know. Well, he encouraged you to do it.
he started it and you finished it.
No,
Peer pressure. Peer pressure.
don't put that much blame on it. Y'all all were instigating.
Yeah, man. Oh boy.
Well, I did this week. Normally don't.
Hey, how come you're on? Did you by yourself
Surgery.
tonight?
And then this time, I just can't go. And I will be going out and about sooner than later, But
Did you hear the question, Wes?
I guess not.
Okay, he asked, how come you're on? Were you by yourself tonight?
Oh no, wife is in bed, not feeling very good. So
Ah, okay.
A lot of that going around.
Yeah.
Did you make her sick, or is this natural?
no, I feel
It's
fine.
sick of you.
Well, that might be a case.
There, Russ.
Ah,
We'll never get
look at
never
there.
get sick. We'll never get sick of you, Wes.
Hey, they go good dipped in milk, buddy.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna skip the milk right now.
Not me. I can't do that without milk. I dip them.
No, I put these in the microwave.
Yeah. Oh, they're good that way too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
They fall apart. Chew easy.
mm.
Yeah.
All right. Let me bow out for just a minute. I'm gonna unhook her from the machine. I think it's about time. I'll be back.
Hear us.
No, I was sitting in here working on these little things, and I thought, well, heck, I ain't been on Facebook in a while. I'll just get on here. I did a quick little live tutorial on my page.
Okay.
And then I seen you were live, so I still had everything set up. So here I is.
Oh. Well, thanks
Chris
for
is
joining us, Wes. We appreciate that.
Chris is fumigating his shop. Looks like, or
I
just
did that
blowing the
earlier.
spider webs away. Jeff is watching the football game.
I'm sorry.
All right, Herb. See you later.
Football's done for the year up here.
Who won? I didn't. When was Grey Cup? I don't even know.
Just last month.
I didn't even hear about it.
Somebody won, I think.
I don't even know who's playing the finals. How bad is that?
Winnipeg and
Wasn't Ottawa in it?
maybe an Eastern
BC?
team, of course. And Winnipeg lost by 1 point.
Really?
In the
1
last
point?
in the last 3 seconds. Interception.
Wow.
Yeah. Second year bridesmaid. I think they won twice. Winnipeg won twice the 2 years before that, though. So out of the last 4 years, Winnipeg's been in the Grey Cup. They've lost won 2 and lost 2, I think. But I'm not a real football person. I just do know we have bigger balls and longer field.
Yep. Oh. You know what that word is? You know what that sound is, eh?
Mm-mm.
Twank.
All I know about it is when the man gets the ball, tackle him.
Drink Twank.
Hey, so Wes,
Yes.
you know you really like your Pegasus. You like your Pegasus, right?
Yes, sir.
Have you tried a Seiko? I'm curious to know whether you've tried the other one just to see a difference in them.
I have. I actually tinkered with that one of Charles's one time, and I mean it's crazy how two saws can be almost identical and totally different.
Really?
Yeah.
Billy's saying he got a pattern in an email today.
Yeah, we all did.
Was
I
it
didn't.
this one from Wooden Teddy Bear? Yeah, I was just curious. I was just curious what people think about the same saw as a different brand name.
So it's kind of like Chevy and Pontiac was.
Yeah, pretty much. So,
Oh, Mark's
Wes,
back.
what did you find were the main differences in it though that in using it because it's the same saw pretty much.
Well, to be honest, I tinkered on his Seiko before I was introduced to this Pegasus, so I'm not biased in any way in that aspect. But number one noticeably difference that I picked up on right away was the blade clamp.
It's
Billy says he can't really tell much of a difference between them other than the tilt degree.
Wes, I have Pegasus blade clamps on my Seiko. They didn't work very good.
No?
No. I got rid of them after about a month. They give out. I even used my DeWalt. That worked fine for the last 10, 15 years. Then I switched when them clamps wore out. I put Pegasus on that one. It works fine. I'd only use it to cut cardboard really.
Billy says
Right.
his blade clamps work great.
Oh yeah, these Pegasus blade clamps are good. They're expensive.
Yeah, I've got two Pegasus saws now, but then I've still got the DeWalt, and I've got the Pegasus clamp on the DeWalt too.
I didn't switch till they wore out. They lasted longer than Seiko clamps on the DeWalt.
Right.
You're not sponsored by Pegasus?
I should be.
Yeah, you think, eh?
So do you like the Pegasus better than the Seiko?
I'm sorry, ask me that again.
Do you like the Pegasus better than the Seiko?
Yes.
I was thinking about getting one too and get rid of my DeWalt. It needs repaired, but I can buy a new one for what it costs to repair it. So I just use it to cut cardboard up, put in the garbage bag.
Right.
But I did cut a pattern out the other day.
Billy's asking Wes, did you get a 30-inch?
No, they're both the 21s. But it's autographed by one of them is. The second one I got, it is actually autographed by some cat named Wes Balco and Charles Deering.
Wonder who that is.
You probably see him or used to see him in a lot of the scroll saw groups. Tommy Mater. He lives about 20-minute drive from me. He actually got that saw from Charles a couple of years ago. And then back in June, he kind of stepped back away from the scrolling. He's doing a lot of the wood burning stuff now, and I was able to get my hands back on that saw, so I gave it a home.
Billy says, wow, that makes the saw worth less. LOL.
I don't know which one he's talking about, or both of us, but whatever. I'll take it.
This is sad. This has
Gotta add these
four drill holes
$20
in it, and I missed one. Jeez.
Ah,
That's all you missed? Only one?
Yeah, out of 4.
Oh, well,
That's
you know,
that's
that's 25%.
bad. And that's the biggest one out of all of them. It's the inside of the O.
Oh,
Well, at least
Yeah.
it was an O hole and not an A hole.
Yeah. The A-hole missed it.
that would have been a much better dig if Charles had been here.
yeah.
Says Billy. Oh well, dig him in absentia.
It's like our off the rails show the other day, man. That was so bad too. I shouldn't let it get that far. But we were having a lot of fun, weren't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
I always miss the good stuff.
That wasn't my
Oh,
fault.
I was. People were all like, "How do you Google stuff?" I'm like, "Well, give me something to Google." Oh, I Googled a lot of bad things.
Yeah, you think?
Like,
Must
it's
have
a
missed
work
that
phone.
one.
What are they going to do? It's a work phone. What are they going to do? Take it away?
Robin must not have been on. She doesn't Google.
Yeah.
So she says.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, I don't know. Was it really off the rails? I don't know. It's sort of out there, but
She just chat GTP, says Robin. And when she doesn't do it well, says Billy.
so what program is in designing?
Say it again.
What program are you using to design in?
MS Paint.
Oh, Billy's clarifying.
One of those fancy, expensive pay-as-you-go programs, eh?
Yeah.
Billy's clarifying. When she does Google, she doesn't do it well. And I haven't even been drinking, he says.
Really doesn't drink.
I just read them as they come. Mistooks and all. What? Says Robin. Neil says, I'm saying nothing, Robin. Billy's asking, what chuck is that, Chris?
It is. That
Chuck
one?
Deering?
That is the new Record Power Mini, like SC2 or something like that. But it fits the Powermatic. Has the little jaws. That's the one that Mike Peace was hawking a couple weeks ago. I really like it.
Cool, says Billy.
You got to get two.
One for each end?
Exactly. In case you lose one. I think that brings me up to 8 chucks.
I got to mount my 4-jaw chuck on my lathe.
I'm sorry. I have 11 chucks.
Oh,
I'm so embarrassed. And I almost ordered another one tonight. Glad I didn't.
Does each one serve a different purpose, or you just like to collect them?
Both. But I don't like swapping jaws from one chuck to another, so I'm very lazy that way. So I'll just grab the chuck that's going to work and go with that.
Billy says he's got 6.
Only say slacker.
Hmm.
But he uses his a lot more than I use mine.
Art with Connie says, I am friends with Google and has been a very long relationship.
Billy, if you cleaned your shop, you'd find more than 6.
Yeah, I get out in my shop and I find stuff I never even knew I lost.
Yeah. It's bad when you don't remember buying it.
Mm-hmm. You go, what
That's
is
in that.
this? Why do I have it?
What's it for?
Mm-hmm.
I actually had this Princess Auto bag, like stuffed in the bag somewhere. I went to grab it. The bag disintegrated in my hand. I'm like, oh, this is supposed to be one of those biodegradable bags, right? And I'm like, oh, casters. Man, when did I buy casters? Why did I buy casters? Oh yeah, like 9 years ago, I was gonna make a rolling cart for my outfeed table, my table saw.
I'm in the process of making a what would you call it? Retractable caster welding table. Been on the YouTubes looking up all the different designs these guys have for their carts and tables, you know, things for band saws, welding tables, scroll saws. Well, not scroll saws.
I know. I've seen some of these fancy welding trucks out there, and their cable storage stuff. I'm like, wow. A lot of money put into that. Oh, I'll make it back. I'll make it back in 2 jobs. I'm like, all right. Now these are oil field workers, like oil field welders. They are making money back, but
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like the Snap-on toolbox. $25,000 for the box with no tools.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I'll make it back.
And that there is Harbor Freight for about 310.
yeah.
Can you imagine if Lee Valley went around with the truck and all their tools to all these different towns and stuff? How bad that freaking we'd all be in debt. I would hate if Lee Valley had a portable truck to come up here.
Yeah.
Oh, you put that on account? Oh yeah, sure. We got to extend your credit to 20 grand now. You okay with that? Sure, go ahead.
I'll make it back.
Well, we had Mac Man and the Snap-on guy come around the shop.
Mac and Snap-on.
And but unless I absolutely needed it, wouldn't buy anything unless it was on sale. Like they had flyers come out every month, and they were cheaper. It was but they weren't what you'd call a really good deal.
And now it's the Milwaukee guy, right? Because the Milwaukee or DeWalt guys come by. So yeah, put your wallet away, man.
Well, the Mac guy is the DeWalt guy because Stanley owns both of them.
Snap-on stops at my neighbor's house on a regular basis for his home shop.
Yeah.
This guy has in his garage. He has oxyacetylene, TIG, MIG, and stick.
But no plasma? Come on.
He might have plasma now. When we moved into our house, he had the body of his Pontiac Bonneville hanging off the garage ceiling as he's wheeling a new frame under it that he built. Rebuilt, I should say.
I give my oxyacetylene to my cousin when I bought my plasma.
Price of plasma is way more.
The oxyacetylene is a tool you just never finish paying for. and you're always out of the damn oxygen. Damn.
I hate that. Even on my truck, my oxy goes out first before my acetylene does every time.
Yep.
Yeah, but when you need to get that bolt off, there's nothing better.
And the thing that gets me is that because like when I do my mix, it's usually a 10-to-1 mix, right? So that technically my oxy should last just as long as my oxy should last longer than my acetylene because I'm using a 10-to-1.
I got to refill my argon tank. I have a MIG welder out in the garage that I bought 20 years ago. I finally burnt through a tank of argon after 20 years.
Billy says it was bad enough when I would get up at the annual Hartville sales special every year.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5-to-1. My oxy's usually at 50 and my oxy's at 10. Yeah, 5-to-1.
I just had to change suppliers for my MIG welding gas. The company that I had been with decided to pull all the depots in Manitoba.
Huh.
So you don't want my business, do you? And they did. They sent me a bill for the rental charges, though. Oh yeah, you got to pay that, but yeah.
A lot of those places now concentrate on medical gases instead of welding. There's a lot more money in it.
Well, it's like I'll run out of oxyacetylene on the truck, and I'll just go down to the back set, get them refilled, right? And they just drop tanks off, get new tanks. And they're like, yeah, you guys haven't paid your rental for the last 2 years. I'm like, well, just throw it on the car. Don't worry about it. The last time I did that, it was $1,300. And I went and I took the receipt to Dave. He goes, what's this? I said, I needed oxy and acetylene. He goes, oh, yeah, I didn't pay the bill last year, did I? I said, no, you didn't. That's okay. It's paid now. I'm like, how many tanks do we have? Because it's on the bill there. It's like, I count, like we got like 20 some odd tanks at the shop somewhere. Like we got two on every truck. Yeah, it's like, I was trying to count all the tanks that we had. I couldn't fathom it.
I think I'd like to try one of these induction heaters they have now.
Oh yeah, those look cool.
Yep. They've
I
come
think
down in price from when they first come out. You know, they were like $600-800. Now you can get them for like probably Vevor sell you one for $250 if they have them.
That's a cool little ornament, actually. I like that.
Nice.
Look at that. And John cut it in less than 2 hours. Oh my god.
And it's
You're finally done?
Yeah, I just gotta sand it and then glue it together. Man, look at that. Less than 2 hours.
That shouldn't have took you but a half hour.
Shut up. We're talking about John, though.
Robin says, wow.
Flat blade would have took you a half hour.
Y'all know that would have been a 10-minute job in my shop.
Yeah, I know. But, you know, this is John's shop where he likes to slack off.
Well, how long would it take Shane?
Yeah, but everything
Quality
in my
over
shop is
quantity,
a 10-minute
I'm
job.
Never would have got done in my shop.
Yeah.
Unless I made it out of steel with a plasma cutter.
But I still prefer this snowflake, though. This is the best snowflake I ever did.
I like that one.
Hey,
Yeah.
Russ,
Way better.
This I love this snowflake. This is
That's cool.
Ben's snowflake?
four slotted snowflake. Let's see. 1, 2, 4 pieces. See that? I can flat pack these to you. You can assemble them yourself.
Connie's gonna get hers done tomorrow. Carmen likes it.
Connie likes it.
I ain't making it.
Robin says the other one looks ratty compared to the old one.
Yeah.
Well, he hasn't sanded it yet, Robin. Come on.
I gotta find the pattern for this though. So I want to do some more of these. But you know, it still doesn't compare to my original snowball snowflakes.
Mhm.
Pretty sure this pattern is from like the 40s or something. But I just put spray glue and that snow on it. This was actually a cool pattern too.
Robin would put antique wax on it.
Probably.
I just found a piece of sandpaper I bought a year and a half ago.
Chris says maybe if I laser etch the second one.
You think with all these snowflakes I could build a snowman. Oh.
Do you want to
build a
build a
snowman? I could build a snowman.
Look at that.
That looks like a
Mark,
musical man.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Treble Clef. Mark gave me that when I did my 250 show.
Okay,
Little
bud.
snowflakes. The snowflakes everywhere.
Yeah, I know. I'm sick of them.
Stop calling us snowflake.
You ain't got to shovel those, though.
I got a blower for them. It's the other kind of snowflake I don't like.
I don't think John's gonna get any snow this year.
Anybody want to buy some
Oh
snowflakes?
yeah, you will.
I'll sell them to you.
I know I won't.
I love shoveling.
Me neither.
I can go to Walmart and see all the flakes I want.
Oh, I don't know if you guys seen this. Well, so other people have seen this. Most people have seen this. But if you get creative with your snowflakes. Get creative with your snowflakes. Use your imagination, right? I'm showing this off to everybody though. It's dusty though.
Dusty old snowflake.
That's snow.
Dusty old snowflakes. Got my dusty old snow globe.
Mm-hmm.
Let me clean it off for you here.
Is it Genie gonna pop out?
Yeah. Wrong.
You gotta get down and rub harder, man.
Watch your mouth.
Give it a rub with Royale.
Get
There you
shove it.
go. See,
You're
just
just
get
rubbing the
fancy
snow
with it.
globe, Chris.
Snowflakes.
Baby
That's
oil.
my snowflakes snow globe. Like how that one comes right out of it. Look at that. Awesome.
That's cool. How did you hang them in there?
Silicone.
Ah,
I used fishing line and silicone. It wasn't the best. It was like a last minute idea thing, right?
Mhm.
But this one coming through was actually the coolest one because I had to get the curvature of the outline of it, and then match it, and then cut it, and then glue the one inside, and then glue the one outside.
One
And this is a smoke like glass bulb for outside your door,
Mm-hmm.
your veranda, porch, whatever you want to call it, lanai.
Chris is saying you can use a shovel on both. I think he's referring to both types of snowflakes.
Yeah. And then I got this fancy little lit bottom piece here too.
Robin's asking, is it clear or cloudy? Well, it's
We
usually
talking-
cloudy when the snowflakes are falling.
Cloudy with
Yeah.
a chance of snow.
Hell, that
It's
one's
called-
done.
Called smoke.
I mean,
Kind of like
it's
antique
done
wax,
on that.
Robin.
Yeah.
How about
And I dated this one.
Back in high school?
November
Oh
2012.
man,
November 2012.
Sorry.
he was thin as a stick.
2012. That's pretty freaking old.
And you just
Nobody's
finished it?
nobody's wanted to buy it. That's why I freaking don't like selling stuff because nobody wants to buy my stuff.
They buy mine.
They just come on your show and sell their stuff. That's why.
Yeah.
They'll buy
I'll say
No
no,
permission.
right?
art stuff. So.
Robin thinks the top should be clear. Maybe people would buy it then.
Probably
Why don't you
was clear
build
when
one,
it
Robin,
started
and
out.
sell it then? Why don't you build
It
one,
wouldn't-
Robin, and sell it?
It wouldn't be smoked then.
That's true.
No.
Hey, I got the Yorkie done, Russ. Are
All
you still
right.
here? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. I got two done today. Whoopee. I'm about as excited as a flea on a cat. I have
Just
two
think about
more.
what people you're gonna make happy.
I got the Frenchie and the Shih Tzu. I got,
Hey,
two Shih
I got
Tzu.
2 Shih Tzus.
Yeah, I hate making them. They're the hardest ones.
Come
Isn't
on,
that
man.
something? Those are the hardest ones to make.
It don't look that bad.
No, I mean,
I mean-
it's the. Oh wait a minute! I ain't even got the dang camera on. What a dumbass! It's the face that's.
Ah,
annoying.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
The rest of it's simple.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the face that's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
There's only 3 drill holes. Only 3 drill holes out of all that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's annoying. Even other people don't like making them, and boy, it sure sell a lot of them.
I bet.
I can't do the easy ones.
They said if it's hard to make, it's time for
I
more
see
fiber.
that. That's right. I'll just hound it out. That's easy.
Like the mathematician, work it out with a pencil.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'll pass. That's a exit only. That's why I don't get any more colonoscopies. Ever. And when die. All right. Well, I got 2 done anyway today. More than I did yesterday. I got 1 done. Russ, he ought to be about done with that windmill.
It looks good in my brain.
Looks good on my wall. It's going to stay there. Ain't nobody going to buy that.
I have a specific plan for mine.
Unless I sold it for $50.
Mm-mm.
Brian
No.
Bradburn's joined us.
Hey, Brian, how's it
Hello,
going?
Brian.
Hello, Brian.
What are you up to? Haven't seen you
Hello,
in a while.
Brian.
I'll just take it to the craft fairs and say, make me an offer. You can't go under 500.
Make me a serious offer.
Yeah.
I had a lot of work.
Say, I'll turn it over, and I should write on the back of that, made in the USA.
By hand.
Yeah, by hand.
Handmade.
None of that laser and shit, CNC stuff.
I was glad I had that table behind me to hold it up because it was pretty. It was flimsy. I might start another one here pretty soon.
A windmill?
No.
That's funny.
You know, I got one that's just as bad though.
Do you?
I got that one of the trains. One of Charles train
Oh, it's
pictures.
Mega Train?
Yeah, the one with the whole forest and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I got that one too.
One.
That's a lot of cuts.
I bet I get that done before you.
You probably will.
Sure,
But I do have the pattern.
Yeah.
Not everything in life is a competition, guys. Come on.
We know. I just like to give you a hard time about it.
It's all fun.
Oh, wait. Yes,
He
it
was
is.
supposed to make it before me.
I was, but he jumped the gun on me. All them other patterns you had, by God, you had to get that one.
I didn't jump the gun. I told you I was going to do it. I did it.
I know it.
It wasn't like, look, Russ, beat ya.
Well, you could have done that because you did. Marty said that was nice, John.
I might have
Marty.
somebody that wants that Marilyn Monroe picture that I didn't
Really?
sell.
Okay.
I sold that the day I got done with it. It was a lady where my wife used to work. And she's a Marilyn Monroe freak, like Coke freak.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know that. And she saw it. She said, how much you want for that? And I said, give me 150.
Good night, Connie. Connie said she's heading out.
She said, all right, go home and get it. I said, cool.
Mm.
Didn't have to spend no shipping fee or nothing.
Jeff's giving us a score.
63-7.
Oh, that's sad. Is that a real football game?
Yeah.
Good Lord. Wow.
That's a spanking. That should be abuse.
They should just quit and go home.
Anna left.
A mercy rule.
Wonder how many of the fans left.
Most of them.
Beat the traffic. Wow. Oh well. Let's see. I got the Yorkie done. Yorkie. Write that down before I forget. What's the other one I did? Oh, the doo-doo. The doo-doo. How many I got done now? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, we're coming up on the 2-hour mark.
I got 23 done.
All right. Another 477.
77. Yeah, that's the goal anyway. If I can afford the wood. I got my you get your Social Security paper today, Russ?
I hadn't seen anything.
Yeah, I got mine today for how much more I'm gonna get.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Is it better?
Ooh. Oh, let's get excited over $48.
Oh, crap.
It puts
Yeah.
me over a certain amount, but yeah, it is better for me because I got these extra bills now, like 5,
Yeah.
6, 7. Luckily, one's only per year, or two of them are per year. So I gotta go tomorrow and cancel the insurance on her vehicle. So
Yeah.
that'll drop me $47 off of that.
Yeah, there's a lot of things have to be done.
You know what's funny is I asked our insurance lady, I said, how much is it per month for my vehicle? What the state requires? She said $100 and some change. I said, okay, what's full coverage? She said $101.
There you go.
Might as well get full coverage. I'm only paying an extra buck. Hopefully somebody will hit it and I can collect on it.
Yeah.
You'll have to park it out in the road.
Not right, if you don't. All I gotta do is go out with a ½ inch of snow and probably lucky to get hit. These people are scared to death on a ½ inch. They'll drive 20 miles an hour in a 45 for a ½ inch of snow.
Where do you live?
North Carolina.
Oh yeah.
They don't know how to drive here, Chris. They're scared to death.
You should see him down here in my neck of the woods.
Oh Lord, no.
I'm driving in ditches, everything else, and there's nothing on the road hardly. But they're slip sliding all in the ditches.
I have a brother who lives in Nashville. Yeah, he grew up here in Connecticut. If you get a quarter inch of snow, it's like a state of emergency.
And they cancel school. I took driver's ed in the winter time. That was fun.
And
We didn't have none of that when I got my license.
That was back in the day when we had rear wheel drive. I said, hey, I asked the teacher, I said, can I do a donut in the parking lot? He let me.
Mm.
I learned to drive on a 62 Ford Falcon, which is the lightest ass end of any car ever made.
Yeah.
I learned to drive in a Volkswagen.
Oh,
It was a bug. They were good in snow.
Yeah, they were. My aunt's car, she had a 4-speed. I learned how to drive that. Yeah, those were the good old days. Hey, Chris, when you was younger, did you guys grab onto the back bumper and go through the big shopping center parking lots? Hang onto the bumper, and then when you turned, you let go and slid
Yeah,
on the.
until our parents caught us.
It was hell. It was down Main Street. We did that.
Oh no, you couldn't do that on our streets. We'd have got busted. They
We
plowed
got
too
busted.
good though.
We got busted up.
Well, Greg, I lived in Illinois and they plowed the roads quick.
No, not up here.
Now here, down
Needed a good
here,
6 inches of snow before they plow it.
We don't get snow like we used to.
But we had shoes, and they were called moccasins, right? So they were not your regular what they call moccasins now. They come right up your ankle from.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they were very popular in school way back when I was a kid, and oh man, those things worked good behind the buses. You know, because they were smooth and there was just snow. There's none of this ice or salt and sanding and that going on back then. It was just snow. So yeah, you'd fly along behind the bus at 40 mile an hour.
Oh, Chris has the winner. He said used to do
Yeah.
that, grab him on the cow's tail and slide into the cow muck with duck boots on.
used to
You're a
have-
winner.
We used to tie a sleigh on the horse's tail and go. Some baler twine on the horse's tail down to the sleigh.
Mm.
Three kids on the sleigh trying to stay on.
Mm.
The horse didn't do an about face on you, did it?
No.
Boy,
Yeah, that was
would've
before
threw you-
snowmobiles for me.
That would have threw you for a loop.
Going through the bush, falling off, rolling into the trees.
It's not fun. It's fun to make that last stop.
Yep.
Hmm.
What do you mean, Jerry? I just cut out 2 of them. Where you been?
Mhm. Well, that wouldn't be cool with an inch-long thorn embedded in your thigh, Chris.
No.
It wouldn't be a fun time.
You know what hurts worse than that?
Mm.
I was drunk one day and tripped over a rock and landed in the cactus bushes.
Ooh.
Luckily, I was drunk enough it didn't hurt, and I sat there for an hour picking them out.
Mm.
Yeah.
You had lots of anesthetic, did you?
Yeah, but it hurt the next day. Yeah, I used to fall a lot. Are you cleaning your shop?
Chris is cleaning
Yeah.
up.
Sweep
Holy
it.
cow.
Notice this broom is like 5 years old. Notice what kind of shape it's in.
Very good.
Pretty good shape for 5 years.
Now you gotta use it to wear it out.
I just use the air compressor and a fan.
I use
And
the
the
leaf
vacuum
blower.
cleaner.
I use a leaf blower.
vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, but I'm inside.
Well,
Him too.
Greg,
Basement?
I blow it off. I blow it off the walls.
Oh.
I could use the leaf blower. That'd probably be better than the air compressor. That gives me an idea.
I use whatever is in my hand. That's what I use. Leaf blower, air
But
compressor,
I gotta
vacuum.
have the fan in the window to suck it out. Then I use the vacuum cleaner on the carpet. Speaking of vacuum cleaners,
Oh,
Yeah. Well, Jerry's on a roll, man. So Chris said, take note the camera was pointing up, so it looked like he was doing something. Then he says, I would actually have to do something to make a mess.
well, wait, Russ, what are you eating?
Sunflower seeds.
Well, you could throw the
Camera's pointing up. I don't have the right kind of pants.
see, you could throw the shells out spit them out on the floor. Then
Yeah, you see my wife, even with broke knees, she'd come after me with a broom.
That reminds me of an old bluegrass song, "The Bald-Headed End of the Broom." Take my advice, never for the wed, because she'll beat you. Oh, I can't.
Yeah, leave it there. Huh?
Because when you win, she'll beat you till you're dead with the bald-headed end of the broom. Okay, that's the mark.
Jerry, you done with your kitchen yet?
Yeah, let's talk about that, Jerry.
No, I was just wondering if he was done.
I'll tell you what, that man has got so many projects. That's the wonder he can get anything done. He's got so many projects to do.
It's like me, full of ideas and getting nothing done.
Press is off.
I guess
Call
we'll
you
leave
back.
that one alone.
Gentlemen, calling it a night.
All right,
All right,
bye,
Chris.
Chris.
Have a good one.
See you, Chris.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Good night.
Let's see. I could
Bye, Chris.
be, though I'm not doing much for the rest of the year. So you're not done with the kitchen yet?
Nope, he said it could be.
Not much left to the rest of the year, though.
Slacker.
Did you finish that
Worst
kiosk, Jerry?
Worst group of friends ever, I tell you. Ever.
What did they do to you now, John?
What's that?
What did they do to you now?
Oh, no, you guys. Just you guys.
Everything's on hold, Russ.
Now see that.
Throwing
Okey-doke.
people under the bus, backstabbing, digging it in even harder.
Is that what you're supposed
Oh,
And
yeah.
your point? Your point?
Yeah, what's your point?
Who could ask for a better group of friends, though, honestly?
That's exactly right.
I'm
Especially
impressed
that
you
West
finished it.
Yeah,
He's awful quiet down there.
you don't come around much. His wife won't let him come around much. Mine
Well,
won't either.
how many are you gonna make, Wes?
I got one more to go.
All those on there? We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We got 11 to do.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
one
you got to
more.
cut out the white on those?
Yes, cut out white.
Oh, 12. Okay, you gonna do 12?
You know you got floaters, right?
You got floaters in there.
Just
Yeah.
11. And yes, I got to bridge my letters.
Okay.
I'll do that when I'm cutting.
Sinkers and floaters.
I just noticed your tagline, the woodworking taxidermist. That's hilarious.
Okay. Oh, here.
Covering both bases, huh?
Hey, what's with all the ribbons on the back wall? You buy those or you win them?
No, those
Ooh.
are.
Good
Well,
friends.
in one aspect, yes, I bought them.
Yeah. What was that John just said? Throwing people under the bus?
I don't.
Wow.
I don't see a purple participation badge there. So that's pretty good though.
Mhm.
Those are cool. I like those mounts.
Yes, in taxidermy, we don't get appreciation. We get
Money.
well,
What is it?
Yeah.
There's like taxidermy competitions and stuff though, isn't there? I know there
yeah,
is.
that's what these ribbons are from.
Have you ever tell me you've never made a freaking whitetail doorbell?
I have not
But
made the butthole
Really?
doorbell. I have not made the butthole bottle opener. I have not made a single deer butthole.
really? Those,
I,
those are
I
the
do
big
I
sellers,
do
though.
novelty pieces, but I draw the line at buttholes.
You don't like messing with ass.
Have you ever made a jackalope?
I have not made a jackalope. I've shot a few
What?
deer that looked like jackalopes, if that counts for
Yeah.
anything.
It does not.
Let me see. Yeah, right here. I gotta dig it out of the bottom shelf here because I ain't got everything figured out. This is
We're gonna
one of
have a
my
Western show and tell. All right.
Hey, make him big. I think he's going to
will.
show us something.
I will. Just give me a sec.
Yeah, I gotta dig out Daddy's 11-point buck here. Yeah, make me big.
No, I'll make you big. I'll make you famous.
That's Daddy's 11-point buck.
Oh my
11
god,
points,
that's hilarious.
That's a good one.
And you see the date on that.
I see
1-1.
that.
Oh,
He was very proud of that piece. He did the taxidermy work himself there on that one. And the scroll saw.
So who's your nearest other taxidermist around there?
The nearest what?
The nearest taxidermist.
Your
Around
competition.
Oh.
How far away?
I'm in Alvin. There's a guy in Santa Fe. So Santa Fe's like maybe 7 miles.
Take a slow train. Santa Fe?
There's another guy here in Alvin somewhere, but I've heard some people don't care for his work so much.
Oh.
But
I guess finding a good taxidermist is like finding a good tattooist, though, eh? You got to find one that brings the realism into it, rather than just like
I mean, anybody can pick up a pen and draw a circle, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but like to do like a human face tattoo takes skill and talent.
Yes.
Same as doing
Yes,
a
it does.
realistic taxidermy takes a lot of talent rather than making it just look like a buck tooth friggin' cheetah lynx, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I somebody posted a picture this morning or yesterday. Somebody had got their what did they call that? A mook, I think they call it a mook.
A mook.
Yes, it was a moose mannequin and hide, but it had elk antlers on it. Oh, it was horrible.
Oh my god.
It was horrible. I think that's what they call it, a mook.
what is it? A moose? What moose? Elk and
Yeah, it was a moose body, but they had put elk antlers on him.
oh goodness!
Not even close.
Yeah.
I always
Why
thought
the
it would-
long face?
Yeah, I always thought it would have been funny. My brother-in-law hit a moose on his motorcycle
Ooh.
one time.
Ooh.
And I thought, boy, if you get a cow moose head and put a set of ape hangers on the top for antlers.
Oh man.
That would be something.
Oh,
Yeah, but just thinking how you mount the headlights and all kinds of stuff with that thing like that.
Well, that's what I think it's John's setup, because when I normally turn my camera off, it shows the avatar. But now if I turn my camera off, it throws me off screen.
Everybody's just like that now.
Yeah, everybody's like that now.
Oh, okay. It's not in the.
That's a StreamYard thing.
It's in StreamYard now.
So what's the strangest or most off the wall thing that you made, Wes?
Are we talking woodworks or taxidermy now?
Taxidermy.
Because I can go show you my fun novelty wood piece.
Okay, well that's either one or.
Okay. Give me a second. Well, you got me there.
After show.
Well, let me step. I try to stay away from the rogue taxidermy, but let me step back. See if my earphones will let me reach. I do have a funny story that dates back to October of last year, and all these yard birds I got in the backyard. I hatched 5 roosters. Now, where I live, I'm allowed to have 9 birds, but I am in the city limits and I do not have an acre, so I am not supposed to have a roo. Well, I had 5 roos. So I get rid of 3 of them, and 2 of them are just, beautiful birds. So I've decided I'm going to get these up to good size, and they're going to be taxidermy birds. Well, one of them, and I called him Mozart. A lot of people got to hear him sing on some of my live videos. He would get up about 4:30 in the morning and start crowing. And it wasn't one of those, let me crow 3 times and then y'all can go back to sleep. It was, I counted one time, 17 back-to-back crows.
Oh, wow.
Before he stopped.
Somebody is shooting.
Giving about a 6 to 10 seconds in between each crow.
Wow.
People, there's 4 acres of land back behind me, but I don't actually own it. So people down across the other side of the, I guess it's 1 acre split, catty corner to me. He comes rolling up in my driveway one afternoon while I'm putting Halloween decorations out in the front yard. And he jumps out, and his opening line was, "I'm not trying to start any trouble."
Then you know he is trying to start trouble.
And I stopped him right there, and I said, "Then you probably need to get back in your truck and leave." He said, "I live back over here, back in the corner, and I see you got birds back there. Like I'm hearing a rooster, and you're not supposed to have roosters in the city limit. You don't have to have a rooster to get eggs." And I got up out of the ground where I was working, and I looked him in the eye, and I said, "You're not telling me anything I don't know. Of course you don't need a rooster to get eggs." I said, "I got 5 hens back there in that backyard." And I said, "You're seeing through a chain link fence across the pasture." I said, "Are you seeing birds? Or do you confirm that there's a rooster in that batch?" Because I'm standing up here in the front yard. I hear that rooster crowing back here. And I said, "If you stand right here a few more minutes, you'll hear another one across the other direction." And I said, "He's a very young bird. He's just starting to kind of squeak a little bit, but I hear him too." I said, "That doesn't mean they're mine, does it?" well, you're not supposed to have it. There's city ordinance. And I said, well, feel free to get back in your truck and call animal control. If you think that I have a rooster back there, they can come and investigate it. Otherwise, it's time for you to go home. So
nicer than some folks would have been.
well, he got in his truck and left, and I expected every day animal control gonna show up. But I rocked it along, and I started letting that bird crow every day, as loud as he could. I even got to the point I took my little DeWalt Bluetooth stereo and I set it up in the back corner out there in the yard. And when I saw him walk out in his backyard, I would turn my phone on and start playing rooster crows over and over. And then he'd be looking across the pasture, and I'd go out there and I'd step at the end of my fence and I'd look through there like I'm trying to find this thing too. Like, where's this bird? We got to find him.
You're looking over in his yard, right?
Yeah. And about 2 or 3 months goes by, and I finally get that knock on the door, and it's animal control. So I said, you don't even got to tell me why you're here. I know why you're here. Do you need to come back here in the yard and look? Nope. So I said, I got 2 roos back there. I started out with 5. I got rid of 2 of them, or 3 of them. The other 2, I've been trying to keep as quiet as I could, as long as I could. But I said, this one is obnoxiously loud. And at this point, I done put a crow collar on him trying to shut him up. But she said, well, I'll give you 2 weeks to get rid of them. And I told her, I'm trying to get them up to a mature age. They're going to be taxidermy birds. But she said, I'll give you 2 weeks to either get rid of them, put them in the freezer, whatever you got to do. So I pushed this thing another 2 weeks. I took that collar off and I let that bird sing every stinking day for 2 weeks.
Wow.
And on that last day, I took them both out of service.
Can you cut their vocal cords like dogs?
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it.
This one we call Johnny Red. So I've done a carcass cast off of these heads, and I broke the back of the plastic comb off, so I've got it patched up with some epoxy sculpt. That's old Johnny. Then we got old Mozart. Mozart was that loud mouth, so there's Mozart with his mouth open.
Wow, look at there. Damn.
And I said, I'm going to stuff this bird with his mouth open. And I'm going to stand him up on the end of that
Play that
fence.
damn tune.
And put that Bluetooth speaker in him.
And I'm going to put that speaker out there. Every time he walks out, that bird's going to sing.
Voice activated, eh?
You might get shut
cool,
off.
that'd make a cool shifter knob, though, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robin said you took them both out of service, the rooster and the neighbor.
So I got a couple of chickens and a couple of duck heads there.
Those are like ducks.
Aflacs.
Yep.
Aflac.
I had a duck in the freezer for, I don't know, 3 years. I was going to take into the taxidermy guy, but never got around to it.
I get a bunch of heads in my freezer. I gotta freaking boil down.
Yeah, the one I had was a buffle head.
There's my silicone mold. Or old
Mozart.
If someone knows that looks like that.
Turn that around.
This is not one of those videos, Wes.
Chris says, "Yeah, got a casting of the neighbor on his cell phone."
Now, out of this, I hatched some more people. The guys that I took the 3 to, we took them up to the place I was working, and he had decided he wanted some more. So I brought one of them roos back to the house, and I let him walk around the yard. He was still a quiet bird, still young. He wasn't crowing yet. And I let him run around the yard here for about 3 weeks, 4 weeks. And he serviced a couple of my ladies. And I got another batch. But he was a cuckoo Moran. And they're kind of a black and white checkerboard look. And real pretty bird. But let him service a couple of my... Oh, what are them? They're not reds. They're, I can't remember what they are. But they're red like the other rooster was. They were all mixed breeds.
Hey, so when you do your rooster taxidermies, do you do them like all like majestic looking or like fighting, like a rooster fighting chickens?
Well, this one obviously he'll have his head stretched up in the crowing position.
Yeah.
But the other one, that's a relaxed bird. So,
Hey Wes,
Mm-hmm.
have you ever heard of Tom Saxton?
I don't think so.
He lives in the Manor Colonies in Iowa.
I don't recognize the name.
He's got a lot of books. I don't think he's doing it anymore. I couldn't find him on his site, but he had to buy a restaurant refrigerator and freezer to put a fish in that somebody caught, and they wanted him to do it.
Wow.
He had to get one big enough to hold it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Hopefully that was in the price of the work.
He was good.
Hmm.
I mean, I see Wes's stuff. That's good too. He was pretty good. He made a bronze deer. It was only about 6-7 inches long, about 5 inches tall. Made it out of bronze. Carved it and everything.
Nice.
He let me hold it one day, and I said, well, what's this going for? He said, $5,000. I said, here, you take it back. I don't want to hold it no more. No.
There's a property south of me. Oh, there's a road to travel down. It's called River Road. It's follows a river, right? Anyway, there's somebody there has a full-size bison made out of steel in the front yard. Now the front yard is about 2 or 3 acres, or maybe better. A few trees and just long grass. It's natural prairie grass. And if you go by it, and you catch it out of the corner, I know it's a fake bison, but I look at it. Whoa, yeah, it's neat.
Mm-hmm.
What's your biggest piece you've done, Wes?
Roy Rogers' horse.
You done like a full size moose?
No, I don't see too many mooses down here. I did full size elk hide rug a couple of years ago. That was, that wasn't a shoulder put together mount. Just that's the biggest hide I've worked with.
Yeah.
The biggest though, I don't remember. I did a mule deer years ago. I want to say he was close to a 32-inch
Yeah.
spread.
Mm.
Inside spread 30. It was 30 something. I don't remember for sure, but that was a big deer.
Billy says, Wes, my niece's husband is a taxidermist in Brady.
In Brady, I've been through Brady a time or two. The heart of Texas.
And when next time you're through there, you gotta look him up and go, "Hey, I know Billy Burt. You know Billy
Yeah.
Burt? Oh yeah, I know Billy Burt."
He said, "I'm sorry for you."
That's too bad.
I know it, man. I got to
I've
get
even-
in on Billy every now and then.
Mhm.
I've even been to the Garden of Eden a couple of times.
Yeah.
In a Gata de Vida.
And I got it, Vita.
No, I don't know nothing about Lady Gaga.
No, it's before her.
Not even the same genre there, buddy.
Yep.
Oh, I must have heard wrong, huh?
You must have.
Well, if you listen to the song "In a Gata de Vida," really
Yep.
slow, it says "In the Garden of Eden."
In the Garden of Eden.
Oh,
What I
okay.
meant.
In a Gata de Vida, baby.
Yeah.
Good song.
All right, and on
Yeah.
that lovely note, thanks everybody for being on the panel. Thanks Wes for joining us. We appreciate it, and thanks everybody for being in the chat.
Thank you, John.
And, yeah, and
Glad
we'll
to be
back
here.
on. We'll be back on tomorrow, and in preparation for our Christmas gingerbread third annual Beyond Disability challenge on Saturday. So join us tomorrow. We'll prep for that for Saturday, and we'll see you all later. Have
All
fun.
right.
Take care. And we'll see you later. Have fun.
Goodbye.
Hey,
Thank you, Robin.
Hey, Wes.